Coming right up, the Hornets taking on... Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with Smith, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
MP no good. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Great open look there.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
A deep 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Ball. Smith outside. Williams with the screen. The kick out to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Clark. Good. And the assist goes to MP.
Boy, after missing 3 straight, they finally get one to go down.
Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Smith passes to Ball. Back to Smith. And here's Bridges. Shot from 12. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. MP with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And here's MP from outside. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to MP. Ball with a steal. And here they come. He's all alone. And Ball throws it down.
Well, the do-it-yourself kit, the steal and bucket from LaMelo.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
The Bucks making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, it's clear that he's a key aspect of their offensive success. His decisions with the ball are what creates opportunities for himself and the rest of his teammates.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. All right, let's check out the best NBA teams from the field this season. Milwaukee, second. In third, the Hornets.
And both of these teams know how to score, evidenced by how fluid both squads are on offense and how they run their sets.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And the basket is good. Ball's got 9.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
And he lobs it up. Ball with another miss. Bucks trail by 10. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And yep, it's good.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
MP shot is good.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
A deep 3 from Ball. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire.
Help him out!
Checked in for the Bucks. MP comes in for Bufkin. Bridges finds Robinson. Dinwiddie outside. And the layup is good. Dinwiddie's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
MP is out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Antetokounmpo. In at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Miller outside. Robinson a screen on Kuzma. They grab their own miss. Smith right side. Robinson a screen on Beasley. Here's Smith. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was a man on a mission. He ended up with 37 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this week.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Count the basket. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Coming out on the floor for the away team, Mark Williams, Miles Bridges,
Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Bucks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
MP shot is good.
Well, MP is always eager to contribute offensively. Where is my next bucket coming from?
Pass to Williams. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
MP, that was good.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Charlotte leading by 12. Now here's Smith. 15 in his last outing. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Well, the Bucks shooting only 36% during the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The long-range hit from MP.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Charlotte has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. 3-pointer. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, the ability to spread the floor is such a valuable skill in the league. And MP, yes, sir.
Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
MP no good. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree.
And we've got the playoff picture starting. Thanks for tuning in.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. MP really making a difference here.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
On the floor for Charlotte, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Smith out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams in at the 5 spot.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
And here are some of the best scorers in the league so far. MP, number 1.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
The 3. Oh, another miss by MP.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Bucks trail by 10. MP outside. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Miller's got 5 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
From deep, MP. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got rebound number 7 tonight. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the their team's best player.
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. From deep, MP. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The three from Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 22 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And another miss by Milwaukee.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Williams passes to Miller to the middle. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Miller. Now here's Ball. Shot clock at 6. And Charlotte, another three.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The Bucks making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Smith.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Dinwiddie passes to Miller. Williams with it. Dinwiddie outside. Williams with the screen. Dinwiddie, no good. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. MP, that one's good.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's the three. Again, MP missing. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Williams. Miller outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Fires for three. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession. A different... The three. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. They've got MP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Salon, he's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Miller, the pass to Smith. Inside. Here's Salon. Banked it in off the glass. Salon, he's got 6 here in the corner.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Miller outside. To the inside. Pass to Salon from behind the arc. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
And the Bucks with some changes. Clark is checked in for Wiseman. Risache comes in for Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Beasley. Smith outside. Miller outside. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. They can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Bridges.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
The kick out to Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. MP against Ball. Oh, another miss by MP.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A new lineup here for Charlotte. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LaMelo Ball.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Bucks. MP no good. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Dinwiddie against MP. He gets it in there.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Shoots off the step back. Off the left rim and out.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
MP. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets.
That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Nine seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. The three is up. Gets the three to fall. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin.
Even the best teams lose at least 10 games a year.
Yeah, Pete.
Throw them buffs on them, Pete. We're in the D.
Everything good, MP?
Pete. get ready to light it up tonight.
Moments from now, the setting is... Welcome and happy holidays from here in this stage of the season. Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the... All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And it seems... though that lofty goal has gotten the MP a bit. He seems off to me. Hasn't performed well in these games against key opponents, and certainly is on the outside looking in as far as the All-Star game is concerned. He better pick it up quick.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo out there with James Wiseman. And there's Jackson. Then there's Reza Shea. And it's MP in at the 1. Cunningham's shot is off. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
And it's contagious hope. Well, Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's MP in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Giannis a screen on Cunningham. MP, no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And Duren slams it in.
Physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Ivy finds Caldwell Pope. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here's MP for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
About time he got one to fall there before that. Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
In 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Well, you feel for the defense there. Duren is just a beast inside.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Duren. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. And both free throws good for Duren. Dan, for 4 seasons, you were the head coach of the Detroit Pistons, and we were just talking the other day, what a great sports city Detroit is.
Oh, I absolutely loved my time in Detroit. I've still got 2 kids who live in the area, and great sports fans. Hardworking people that really value hardworking teams, and if you are one, they will be behind you all the way.
Wiseman's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on James Wiseman's injury. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer, and unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
That's to Harden. The Pistons working the ball around now. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
They have been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Cunningham with it. Wiseman picks him up. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Cunningham up top, covered by MP. And they get it back. And here's Ivy. Harden has a wide open look. Misses the 3. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Pistons lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when... for the Pistons. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Bucks trail by 20 on the court for the Bucks. They've got Antetokounmpo, MP out there with Malik Beasley. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 11 points.
MP looking solid from there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against New Orleans lit up the floor. He came away with 41 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. We're looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Another miss by MP.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Hardaway with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hardaway is screen on Beasley. The 3 from Harden. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And as long as Harden's in the building, he has the confidence he can make it.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. Those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
MP, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And James Harden hits from deep. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so is Detroit in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please, direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the betting half-court done. Rumble! Jeff Maverick.
I don't see the fight. They're getting pushed around. You really see it on the glass.
They need some of that diesel energy in the... Next on the docket. Thanks for spending halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bucks shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Duren. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not going to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Coach, it didn't take long for Cade Cunningham to establish himself as the leader of this team.
Well, Kevin, he's very mature for his age. He was put in a position with all young guys around him, so he had to step up. And I've never heard Cade Cunningham blame anyone else for the team's struggles. He's got everything you could want in a team leader. Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Poked away and stolen by MP. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
And stolen by MP. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. MP, that's for 2. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Moving well. Duren working in the two-man game.
Cunningham with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Beasley's checked in for Jackson.
First team foul. In for the Bucks. Number 5, Malik Beasley.
Pistons passing it around. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Pistons. Over in the corner, Cunningham. The 10-footer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an... outstanding defensive stand in close. And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Count that one. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
MP, that's for 2. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. MP with it. Now defended by Cunningham. MP against Cunningham. MP, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 9 points here in the second half. A three from MP. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ivy. Rebounded by the Bucks. Reza Shea's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's MP. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
So, Stan, we watched Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's career, and he's played for a handful of teams, and he's been a starter on multiple title teams, including the 2020 LA Lakers.
Yeah, Kevin, I loved coaching him. This guy is a hard worker. He's one of the best conditioned athletes in the league. His stamina is incredible. He knocks down threes. It's not a coincidence that he's been on championship teams in 2 different cities.
Yeah, amazing. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope isn't a guy that shoots a ton of free throws, but he makes them count.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Beasley. The tray. Rebound, Detroit.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hardaway. Detroit, no good that time either. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Making a change here. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Give yourself a big round of applause.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Clark in at the 5.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Holland. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Hardaway from outside. drains the three-pointer.
Hardaway Jr. carving out some space for himself with that play call.
The Bucks shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. MP inside. He's covered by Sasser. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
And the Pistons making a change here. Carroll's checked in. On the wing, MP. Beyond the arc. Here's Giannis. Rebound, Detroit. Holland's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Harden on the wing. Shoots over Reza Shea. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Hardaway. The second chance effort. And the rejection by Giannis. MP with it. And it's Harden picking him up. The 3 from MP. Offensive rebound. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
He hits both from the stripe. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Carroll up top. Sasser finds Carroll. Back to Sasser. Pistons passing it around. Detroit, no good that time either.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Detroit has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. MP, no good.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Hardaway is screen on Antetokounmpo. Fires from 18, and the jumper falls for him.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all 3 levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
A 3 from MP. And again, the Bucks miss.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something is missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing.
So it's the Pistons taking care of business.
Well, I knew we weren't going undefeated for the rest of the season. Good game, MP.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Like those kicks, MP?
It seems like you really like talking to your opponent. know, mostly it.
Hey, how's it going, MP?
Showtime, MP. True ballers only.
Oh, say does that.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Man in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, they've got MP. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Reza Shea, and it's Jackson in at the 2. And, of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
Well, MP has taken a lot of heat for his claims of making the all-star team. Given his body of work to this point has been very borderline. Not terrible, but definitely not outstanding. I'm not saying he couldn't change people's minds with a huge outing tonight. But MP may just have to deliver a big-time gem in this one to make that all-star roster.
Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, BA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year. It doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system, and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury. Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Johnson. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Pass to Daniels. Clark against Okongwu. And he drops it in from the low post.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Atlanta. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won one NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Man, the pass to Lillard. Okongwu, a screen on Jackson. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
The main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Daniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And Clark with a block. Milwaukee in the lead. And we got a chance now to check in with Shams Charania, who's got some fresh news from Houston. Shams, what's new with the Rockets?
Hey, Brian. They went out and got a really good big man in Wendell Carter Jr., prototypical size and length for a modern big. He can defend, and offensively, he may not ever lead the league in scoring, but over the years, he has extended his range out beyond the arc. This is a very solid addition to winning basketball.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. The fourth spot held by Atlanta.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense, where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
And then Portis with the dunk.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
Lillard against MP. Pass to Rizachet. Back to MP. To snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Johnson.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Okongwu, a screen on Jackson. Here's Daniels, defended by Jackson. 5 to shoot. Portis finds Lillard. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 8.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Pass to Rizachet. Back to MP. Beyond the arc. Oh, another miss by MP.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Back to Daniels. Down low. Here's Lillard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. 10 points for him.
I just love the ball movement.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Portis. Out to the right wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And they get it back. And so it's Atlanta up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
And the Hawks look at... Milwaukee making some changes. Clark comes in for Nance. And MP subbed in for Bufkin. And the Hawks make... making a change here as well. Bogdanovich is checked in. From deep, MP. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 25 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well, continuing what has been a solid stretch of games for him. Will we see more of the same here tonight? We'll see. Back to you.
Yeah, spot on, Ali. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now here's Young. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And Young, the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Young's got 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Stolen by MP. 4-3. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Young. No good on the shot. Good D by Clark. From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Young from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
MP, the pass to Clark. Over Boucher. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Young. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
Milwaukee making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Risacher comes in for Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Beasley. .50 seconds left in the second. For 3, here's Lillard. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
MP outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta leading by 9. There's a screen by Johnson to the paint. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
It's stolen by Johnson. Lillard looking around, fires from deep. Clark grabs the board. From deep, MP. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
There's 6 seconds left in the second quarter. For three, here's Lillard. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Atlanta going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And get ready for the half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Atlanta Hawks.
I love their game.
Appreciate you joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. MP really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
We got Risache, Brandon Clark out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Jackson, and it's MP in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Man. No points so far. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. And he gets there a lot, too. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's MP. He's got 18.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. From deep, MP. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
And you look at Jackson coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
A nice shot by Lillard.
It doesn't take much or long for Lillard to catch fire. An incredible offensive talent.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep, MP. Offensive board. Second chance shot. Good D by Kangwoo.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Beasley's checked in for Jackson. And another miss by Milwaukee.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
On the wing, MP, defended by Lillard. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 21.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Lillard. From downtown. The rebound by Beasley. And Milwaukee shooting just around 26% for the game. MP shot is off.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's MP from outside. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate him.
Drops in the three.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Milwaukee making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Clark. Kuzma comes in for... Kumpo's checked in for the Bucks. MP comes in for Bufkin. And here's MP from outside. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 8 rebounds in the game. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Chris Boucher out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Krejci in at the 2 spot. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. There's the 3. And the Bucks miss again.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Again, MP missing.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Krejci, the pass to Young. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow. Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Young, the pass to Krejci. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they pick up 2.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
MP against Young. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Atlanta. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Portis outside. Here's Young, covered by MP. He was all alone on that one. Young's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
No good on that one. Some young players coming into the league may lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Damian Lillard.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Here's Portis. The kick out to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the trifecta.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
George with it. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This
We can get that one back next time.
Some nights, the shots don't fall.
I know you were hoping to play better in some of these games, but the competition was tough.
Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.
But the issue may be not pushing harder.
There they are.
What's going on?
MP.
Hey.
Welcome.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals...
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every...
We're shaking, MP.
Hey, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just...
There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA. What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops? Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
And what I like about MP, he's willing to put his reputation on the line to make something happen. He's not just sitting back waiting for things to develop. That would certainly be the easier route. Instead, he's put a stake in the ground, and that ground is away from home.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Reza Shea. Antetokounmpo is out there with Brandon Clark. And there's Jackson. And it's MP in at the 1. And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Hey, guys, these games have been a point of emphasis for MP and his team this season. I asked him about playing on the road. MP told me it's all about toughness and grit. We're going to play hard no matter where we are. Kevin?
And they are a gritty bunch. David, thank you. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's MP. He had 35 points last game out.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Mitchell passes to Melton. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The moment Melton thinks he has a shot, he gets it up. Very assertive around the arc.
MP against Mitchell. Another miss by MP.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Melton. Deflects the pass. Mitchell kicks to Adebayo. Over on Antetokounmpo. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Good on the triple.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Miami trailing. Here's Mitchell. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. A 3 from MP. Rebound by the Heat. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And he comes up with the deuce.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
MP way outside from beyond the arc and then some. MP's got 12 in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Heat. Jamison comes in for Terry Rozier.
Show some love from your Heat dancers.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. We've got Richaun Holmes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Jamison. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 slot. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics was superb. He scored 35 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. And those are big numbers he put up. It's hard to match, but he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Fires for 3. That one misses.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Quickly, Holmes, great positioning on the putback.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Pass to Jovic. Over MP. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Jovic has got 4 points this quarter. The 3 from MP. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Jovic. Outside, Jamison. Quickly with a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 9 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And then for Milwaukee, Nancy's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Rizache is coming in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Beasley.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Mitchell.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Melton passes to Ware. Now Hawkins. Here's the screen. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. on the wing, Hawkins. Back to Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. MP getting it done for the Bucks. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Get ready.
In the East, LaMelo Ball.
Well, LaMelo's been incredible. I'll tell you, he has been an elite scorer.
And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Sometimes we overlook it, but the deep.
And that is it for halftime.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Rizuche is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's MP. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the 2.
Bam invites so much contact inside. That's how he earns that trip to the line.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Hawkins outside. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6.
5th in assists, and they're top 10 in free throw shooting. Always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
That top 5 assist ranking you brought up, Greg, it shows the kind of chemistry this team has. They don't get caught up in individual play. They're all working together. Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Back to Melton. Pass to Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Mitchell against MP. Puts up a deep 3. Another miss by MP.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Milwaukee making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. Bucks trail by 3. MP looking around. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 24.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Now Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MP, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And here's MP for three. Another miss by MP.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Ware. Now, here's Quickly. Covered by MP. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 6-point Heat lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 27.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Quickly. 35 seconds left in the third. No good with the layup. And here's MP for three. A three-pointer is right on target. MP's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Milwaukee with the rebound. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of two straight at home. MP, no good. Marquez against Beasley. Quickly with it. Off with the layup. And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
He's checked in for the Bucks. Substitution on the court. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Quickly the pass to Rozier. With the drive, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
One of the things Rozier does best, attack, going right at guys.
Terry Rozier is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the 4 for Miami. Here's Highsmith, and it's off the back rim, no good. Bucks trail by 6. And here's MP for 3. And Rozier pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half. And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Here's Highsmith. Pass to Jovic. And here is Holmes. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Nance. Riza Shea is coming in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Beasley. Riza Shea with it. Back to MP. Giannis sets a screen for MP. And again, the Bucks miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Good work there as it goes.
You know, he may lack size, but Melton's an effective scorer inside. He plays bigger than he is.
The three from MP connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Bucks trail by 7. MP right side. From outside, off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Here's Hawkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Over Giannis. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Adebayo's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. The three from MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got 15 points in just the second half.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
Here's Adebayo. Sinks that one from the post. And the Heat lead by 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Marquez can't hit. And so it's Milwaukee now. Pass to MP. There's the three. Good D by Mitchell.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
MP against Adebayo. Milwaukee with the rebound. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And so it's Miami winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end...
Sorry, man. Tough game tonight.
Yeah, MP.
These Hoosiers think they know ball, but you'll show 'em.
Like those kicks, MP.
Fans live for games like this one.
Thank you.